Hi everyone! Today we will be discussing the value of networking in seeking professional guidance and attaining career goals. Networking is the exchange of information between colleagues, employers, and institutions in support of one another. The purpose is to cultivate productive relationships that will prove advantageous to one's personal growth and professional pursuits. Networks are linked by individuals who share a common purpose. One careful consideration is that networking is not unidirectional. It is about adding value to someone's career and getting some sort of support in return. In doing so, you may grow your network. Networking is not a task to be completed only when applying for jobs. It is always occurring. Additionally, knowing why you are networking will allow you to get the most out of the interaction. Networking improves your chances of securing a position of interest. Many jobs are hidden because they are advertised and obtained through word of mouth and personal connections. That is to say, people are more likely to hire people they already know. The barrier to enter the so-called hidden job market is through networking. Networking allows you to improve and develop your skill set. By networking, you have a better idea of employers' expectations in an ever-evolving job market. It also secures opportunities for you to meet potential mentors and advisors. It is a good way to practice talking about yourself and professional aspirations, thereby developing your interview skills. Importantly, networking allows you to stay relevant in a competitive job market by connecting you to the appropriate people who will help you secure a job. Having an inside contact at a company is resourceful and advantageous in obtaining a position of interest. Networking does not have to take place at a formal career fair. On the contrary, it can happen anytime, anywhere. Taking the time to solidify professional relationships and make connections with others will help you secure job opportunities and receive referrals. Sometimes it may be difficult to begin, but everyone has a network. Each individual you know is somehow connected to you in a string of interconnected networks. All of the relationships you have formed with individuals over time are valuable in different contexts. Consider keeping separation between the types of networks you have to maintain a work-life balance. People in your network provide you with useful resources and perspectives that can help you advocate for things you may be interested in. This map puts into perspective the reach you have in the people you may know across different continents. Sometimes, networking can be overwhelming. Modeling these 4 intentions will help you learn to love networking. The first objective is to focus on learning. Most people have a dominant motivational focus, what psychologists refer to as either a promotion or a prevention mindset. Those in the former category think primarily about the growth, advancement, and accomplishments that networking can bring them, while those in the latter see it as something they are obligated to take part of for professional reasons. The second objective is to identify common interests. Make networking more palatable by aligning interests with other attendees to forge meaningful work relationships. Strong networks are forged through activities where you can connect with diverse individuals. The third objective is to think broadly about what you can give. People may not always share interests. You may be able to find something valuable to offer by thinking outside the obvious. Take this as an opportunity to learn information from diverse individuals who study various fields. Step out of your comfort zone and use this to your advantage as a motivation to seek new relationships. The fourth objective is to find a higher purpose. The primary purpose you have in mind is crucial. Networking can be a little less daunting when the activity is linked to a higher goal. Remember, creating a strong network provides you with a platform to share your values and implement your ideas. Handshake, LinkedIn, UDCC, and Facebook are excellent online resources that can lay the foundation for virtual connections. Handshake is an online professional networking platform through which employers target college students. Through Handshake, you can connect with peers and students from other schools to learn more about different opportunities companies are offering. You can search for students and alumni based on majors, employers, and affiliated organizations. LinkedIn is similar to Handshake. However, LinkedIn is a global professional networking platform, whereas the target audience of Handshake is college students. Through LinkedIn, you can connect with over 120,000 UD alumni. Through UD's LinkedIn page, you can search for alumni by industry, job function, location, and employer, and even send personalized connection requests. Be polite and mention why you are reaching out. Similarly, UD connects current UD students with alumni through virtual meeting. It helps facilitate conversations regarding career paths and workplace environments to forge new connections and expand your network. Facebook is an additional networking platform that allows you to stay up to date with the job market and stay connected with people to maintain those networks. All UD career fairs and meetups can be found at this link. Though all in-person UD Career Center services, including networking events, are unavailable for the remainder of the spring 2020 semester, staff are working to create virtual networking opportunities for you to smoothly continue your career path. Before going to an in-person networking event, doing your research beforehand ensures you can make the most of your networking experience. Following these tricks will prepare you to work the room at networking events. Research the employers who will be attending the event. Go onto the company's websites, review their mission statements, and look at company representatives' LinkedIn profiles to get a better idea of how their business goals align with your own. Finding commonalities between your professional track and an employer can help break the ice and make you more memorable at the event. Coming to a networking event knowledgeable of a company's mission and employer's professional history will definitely make an impact in that initial conversation. Also, ensure you know the location of the event. You may be concerned about talking to so many people for several hours. The last thing you want to worry about is where to park or how to navigate the area and risk being late. Prevent any time limitations by being well informed on the host of the networking event. Make a mental note of some talking points too. Stay away from anything controversial like politics. Looking up an employer's LinkedIn profile can help with this. Using current events as talking points show employers that you stay up to date and are well informed. Seeking information before a networking event is one anxiety-reducing strategy that will help you maximize the connections you make. Keep in mind, networking is not a one-way interaction. Information exchange is a pivotal component to maintaining your networks and keeping the strong, valuable connections over time. Having networking goals allows you to be more productive at networking events. Not everyone will share the same networking goals as well. When determining your personal networking goals, think about your purpose for networking and which employers you are looking to meet with. Determine who in your current network can help you connect with those employers. Assess what information you need from your current network to help expand your growing one. In return, evaluate what you can offer to individuals in your network for their assistance, as networking is multidirectional. Be ideal too. Think about how many students and employers will be at the event and how much time you will be given to speak with the representatives. A key networking strategy is the elevator pitch. Elevator pitches give potential employers and mentors a small snapshot of who you are and what you are motivated by. Your personal introduction serves as the basis for growing your professional and personal networks. It is important to practice your introduction before going into a networking event. Do not memorize your introduction word for word. Instead, develop talking points that will flow into your conversation. Your elevator pitch is a brief, persuasive pitch that is approximately 30 seconds in length. Less is more. Do not overwhelm your audience with information. The goal of an elevator pitch is to intrigue your audience. Hook your lead so that they are interested in knowing more. Offer key points that convey how you would be an asset to the company. While preparing your elevator pitch, if you yourself are not interested in the content, then neither will your audience. Consider your personal, unique selling proposition. What sets you apart from others in the applicant pool? Remember, You may be applying to different positions and speaking to different employers, so your elevator pitch will not look the same with every employer you meet. Tailor it. First impressions are important, and preparing a question to ask the lead gives a call to action and shows you are engaged in the conversation. Keep in mind, what you say is just as important as how you say it. Consider the tone you want to project, and practice is important so that you can create a natural rhythm to the pitch. However, practicing too much can make the pitch come off as robotic, which is something you don't want. Now, networking offers an opportunity for you to make connections with a potential employer. An elevator pitch is a critical component to networking. It should be approximately 30 seconds in length and will be the employer's first impression of you. This is a good time to give the employer a tailored resume too. First, talk about yourself. Think about what makes you unique. Have the objective of your pitch in mind. Next, consider why you are a good candidate for the position. How is what you're doing outside of the classroom reinforce what your career goals are? Lastly, think about your why. What are your motivations and beliefs that led you to a given position? Explain what you do, why you do it, and its impact. Knowing the answer to those questions will help you set yourself apart from others within the applicant pool. Simon Sinek is the author of Start With Why. He believes that people don't buy what you do, but why you do it. This is something to keep in mind when developing your mission statement. Anyone can tell you what they have done. They can explain the results. It is more difficult to articulate why they have the desire to achieve those results. So, lead with your why. Now, think about the reason behind writing the elevator pitch. Is it for a summer job internship, a post-grad position, a graduate school program? Begin by writing down possible ideas and phrases before piecing everything together so you can see which goals and activities best match your unique selling proposition. Finding where things written down connect help you condense the elevator pitch and eliminate unnecessary talking points. Also, consider who you are speaking to. You may slightly adjust the content of the elevator pitch depending on who you are speaking to and what may interest the employer. And of course, practice beforehand so you can develop a pace for your pitch and feel more comfortable presenting it to an employer at a networking event. An addition to your network is not solidified until you interact with that connection after the event. So, social media is one unobtrusive and convenient way to network. It's also very quick. Try looking for posts from your connection in your feed. Simply liking the post or congratulating them on their achievement with a "way to go" is a good way to keep in touch. Sometimes sending a handwritten letter can seem more personalized and thoughtful. When you help someone first before asking for help in return, you can come off as genuinely interested in the development of others or a company project. Having a contact is a super helpful way to maintain connections with individuals and keep track of updates like promotions or new job offerings. Take a networking event as an opportunity to learn more and engage with different groups of people. Use your first and last name, since an employer may meet other people who go by the same first name as you. When determining what to say, consider what will leave your audience interested in learning more about you. Always remember to show gratitude for the employer's time. Get the employer's contact information so that you may follow up on the preliminary conversation after the event. Create a spreadsheet to keep track of people within your network. You can store contact information for everyone there in one easy-to-find and convenient location. You can add key details here like where they are from and the company they work for. Remember to maintain the connection by occasionally reaching out to them. So, networking is extremely important, and the Career Center's career fairs, LinkedIn, and UDCC are awesome ways to network. In consideration of networking, I like to keep this acronym in mind. Make connections, establish a relationship, enrich the connection, and take charge. Meet stresses the importance of never giving up an opportunity to meet someone because you never know where that interaction can take you. Now, I want to draw to your attention enriching the connection. One thing that is important to note is networking is not simply about an initial conversation. The follow-up and continuation of that relationship is crucial to securing a position. Michelle Janae is the author of a book named The Connect Worker. She maintains that networking is not just about connecting people. It's about connecting people with ideas, and people with opportunities. So, networking is a virtuous circle that helps you learn about different business areas and support colleagues. Please feel free to reach out to udcareers@udel.edu with any career-related inquiries, and thank you for listening.